Welcome Virgo. Hello my lovelies, how are you doing? Okay, so Virgo, let's go in with a reading for you as we are now at the 30th of March 2025 going into April. So let's just see what your current energy is, what messages you have from Spirit. Okay, so remember to take what resonates, Virgo, leave what doesn't. Flip-flop the energy, reverse the role, whatever makes sense for you guys. And let's just see what the energy is for you at this time. So I've got this lovely oracle deck here called the Healing Waters. Let's just see what messages we get for you. Any messages for the lovely Virgo? What is their current energy? Nope, this one. Selkie or I don't know. Selkie, come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. And the funny thing is, Virgo, before I did your reading and I was preparing the area, and I was thinking there's a really heavy energy around, and I know it's like all of this kind of like the new moon in Aries and then the eclipse, and you know, there's a lot going on, and there has been, and we've got this retrograde thing going on, and I felt like a heavy energy when I was thinking about you. So I do feel like you are in your emotions. I feel like you're very withdrawn right now. You're very much hermit mode. I have Virgo in my moon, so that I'm picking up on those emotions. I'm picking up on that energy of being really in your emotions right now. So I feel like, you know, it's saying that, I mean, it's almost like, you know, with April approaching, I mean, March is like that tail end of winter where, you know, sometimes it's like really emotionally cold and physically cold, where you're sort of forced to remain indoors, you know, and sort of nurture yourself and all that. And I feel like, you know, with April coming around the Fool, it's like, you know, leaping into action, time to get ready. And I feel like a lot of signs are going to be drawn to, you know, starting their life, you know, beginning something here. But at the moment, there's this kind of very sort of introspection kind of energy, you know, going within, still in that hermit mode. So it's saying to come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. So you may be feeling a little bit insecure or uncertain about yourself right now. I feel like you're very much in your emotions right now, Virgo. We have the water carrier. What really matters, reflect, reprioritize. Okay, so, you know, like, don't worry about what other people think or what other people are doing. Focus on yourself and what it is that you know, that you have as a priority in your life. You know, what are the main things for you that are paramount in your life? Okay, what really matters to you? And what really does matter to you, Virgo, is not going to necessarily matter to other people, but it's not about other people, because we have this you coming out of hiding and needing to embrace who you really are, and that means what also matters for you as well. So I feel like that's pretty much your energy. So I was picking up on you know, your energy of being very sort of like emotional just now, feeling a little bit blue, feeling uncertain of yourself, unsure of what is around the corner, you know, because really the new year is starting. You know, April, it's the Fool, it's all about, you know, life. It's the beginning. We've all been in that winter limbo, and now it's time to sort of come out of your shell. So I feel like you're very much in your shell just now. So give me messages for our lovely Virgo. What do they need to know right now? What does Virgo need to know right now, Spirit? It's a very, very heavy energy, but press on. I feel like as you're feeling discouraged, the more you feel discouraged, the more it's saying to don't quit, don't give up. You know, have that determination. Don't be discouraged. And I feel like there is that energy around of, is, you know, can I keep doing this? Can I keep going on? But yes, you can. And I feel like we're going to get the 9 of Wands card coming up for you, and possibly the Hermit, but the Fool as well. So we have change. Yeah, change is coming. change for the better, a change in you and about how you view yourself and what matters to you, right? We have work, okay? So there could be some kind of change in your work. It could be that you're working on making a change in your life. We have marriage here. Could be something to do with partnering up as a business thing, or it could actually be that you are married and there's something going on in your marriage, and or there could be a marriage coming in, or somebody you know is getting married. So I feel like those are your messages. We do have a false person here, so yeah, it's always a false person, right? So I'm just going to pop that on top of there so we've got more room. So you've got a false person, you've got this marriage card, you've got change, and you've got something about your work here. All right, so I feel like a lot of you guys could be feeling quite tired just now, like really sort of mentally drained, you know, emotionally and physically drained. So let's just see, we're nearly out of the woods. Spring is coming here. I was supposed to be in spring now, but I feel like, you know, that April Fool's Day, that's really spring. And we're nearly here, so let's go, let's go, let's go. Give me messages for lovely Virgo. What do they need to know? So I'll be going in with your recent past energy, your current energy, and your near future. Okay, so first card we have is the Knight of Swords. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You have the Knight of Coins. Okay, two knights here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You have the Six of Swords. Okay, more air sign energy. Very much in your mind, and you know, messages, communication, matters about work, you know, money. There's that Fool. Yep, the Fool is in your current energy. So we are leaping into you know, this, we're already in Aries, but you know, with that Fool energy, the first of the month, you know, the 1st of April, a pinch and a punch for the first day of the month, you know, that I don't know if you do that in America, but it was something we would do on April Fool's Day, you know. So in the center of your reading, we've got the Knight of Wands taking action. Here we go, here we go. We're getting ready, Virgo. We are getting ready. Look, so something of a new beginning. We've got this Ace of Cups, okay? Emotions, something new, something that's going to fill you up emotionally. We've got the Emperor, more Aries energy, and Taurus as well, taking control in the near future. So let's just see what else we have. We have the Ten of Wands, something about a burden, something about hard work. So we also have the Knight of Cups. Oh, Virgo. Lift your energy up, raise your vibration, because there's something good that is going to be trying to come into you. So you are in control of your destiny here. We have the Seven of Cups. Okay, options. We also have the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So at the moment, I feel like this is pretty much you being sort of like trapped in your mind, overthinking, overanalyzing, maybe even being very overly critical of yourself, okay? And then you've got this Ace of Swords. What is your truth? Clarity, communication, being open, being honest. So there's some kind of breakthrough in communication, maybe about, you know, what it is you're anxious about, your fears. It's like, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to you know, discuss what it is you're feeling. It's okay, we all go through this, you know, so, you know, why suffer alone when you can, you know, share that burden? It becomes half. We've got the Five of Cups. We've got something about regret here. We've got something about a past energy. There's somebody maybe still on your mind with the Six of Cups. A soulmate energy here. Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you've been hurt, and yeah, this is, you know, not helping to that energy of, excuse me, feeling low. All right, so, but with an ending, there's always a new beginning. As one door closes, another one opens. It's a transformation. And sometimes whatever didn't work out for you in the past, Virgo, there's a reason for it. It wasn't for you. The divine has other plans for you. Okay, rejection is protection. Okay, so let's see what's going with these clarifiers. And I picked this deck, the Greek Mythos Tarot, because it just reminds me of Virgo energy. Very Virgoian energy here. Excuse me. Right. So, tell me about the Knight of Swords. What have we got here? We have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot of mind energy here. You know, fears, maybe afraid to communicate with somebody in the past, okay, or in your recent past. There's some kind of fears, something that you needed to open up about, okay? So we've got this overthinking. We've got the Emperor here. Aries, Taurus energy. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like in your recent past here, you were pretty much trying to communicate something here, but I feel, you know, taking control of your destiny here. But I feel like whatever it was you were trying to control, whatever it was you were afraid of talking about or discussing, you know, or revealing about yourself, I feel like the Wheel of Fortune, it's something about, you know, destiny. There's something about whatever it is, you know, to let go of this control, because it's destiny that is controlling this, whatever this was. But I do feel like you were trapped in your mind, some kind of self-limiting beliefs that you had about yourself. Something that maybe you couldn't control. Trying to control your fears. But I do see something about, you know, fortune turning in your favor over a situation. But I feel like it didn't feel like it was a fortunate situation, but it really was. Okay, so we've got that Wheel of Fortune, which is Jupiter energy. Sagittarius. Okay, so tell me about the Knight of Coins. You've got the Death card, Scorpio energy, and you've got the Ten of Wands. There's something in your recent past about a message or some kind of communication with the Page of Coins. Something that was a very heavy energy, something about an ending here. Could be a younger energy. Tell me more about this with the Page of Coins. Something about love here. So I feel like in your recent past there was something that, a cycle turning in your life, and it was to do with giving to something, some kind of idea, something that you wanted to give to again, but something that was over, and it's like the inevitable. And I feel like this was a real burden to you, that something came to an end, something that you really, really tried for, something that you wanted to give to. But yeah, we have a lot of love here. Ten of Cups. I feel like this was your Ten of Cups. So you've suffered a loss, an ending in your recent past here. But with that Six of Swords energy, there's a sense of moving on anyway in your life. You know, you are getting out of that energy of being in those, you know, in that troubled waters, and moving towards something, you know, more clear and more stable in your life. So you've got the Star, yeah, the Star, Aquarius energy, you know, hope, healing, moving towards, you know, your future here, where it is you're going. You may be going there alone, but, you know, you are healing and you're still hopeful here for something. So tell me about this Star. Okay, you've got the Ace of Coins. Yeah, there's something about a new beginning here. Something about your stability, focusing on your future, focusing on your stability. You've got the King of Swords. I feel like whatever this ending was in your recent past, it left you kind of emotionally detached. But it could be that you were moving on from somebody here that was distant, someone that, you know, was emotionally cold. someone that maybe didn't communicate their emotions here, or somebody that, you know, made you an offer but things just didn't really work out. You know, this person may have just been all talk. But there's something about, you know, having hope for some kind of stability and being able to, you know, speak your truth here. So I do feel like, yeah, you're moving on from this ending here, something that you really did emotionally invest in. So tell me about the Fool. What is this Fool? What is Virgo leaping into in the current energy? And obviously your timelines will vary. You're all on, you know, different timelines, different paths here. So you've got the Two of Swords. Seems to be there's some kind of decision here. Taking action towards something that may be very hard decision in your current energy, whether this has already happened or not. Let's just see. Tell me about this Two of Swords with the Fool. What is the Two of Swords with the Fool? What's the Two of Swords spirit with the Fool for Virgo's current energy? You've got the King of Wands here. So you've got King of Wands, fire sign energy, Leo. So there's a decision here about taking action towards perhaps somebody, whether this person is going to be leaping towards you, but it could be that this is going to be a tough decision. Some of you, this may, like I said, have already happened. But you look at this energy here, this masculine energy, whether they're feminine or, you know, whether they're male or female, don't pay attention, like I said, to the gender. But there's something about this person that, you know, they look kind of arrogant. They look like there's somebody that, you know, the way they're looking off to the distance, it's like they're not even looking, they're not even noticing other people. They're all about themselves. Somebody that is, you know, possibly in demand. You know, all these hands are trying to grab this person. This person loves getting the attention. So I feel like there's this energy here, maybe taking a leap towards you, whoever this is, and there's going to be some kind of hard decision. With that Two of Swords as well in the current energy, Virgo, it could be that this person and you are no longer communicating. There may have been no communication for some time. This person could be somebody quite wealthy. You know, they could have stability, money, this, you know, a good career, you know, their own home, you know, they own their own home, things of that nature. So this is somebody that is very, they could be matching you in this energy as well. You know, they could be somebody that is very concerned with material things. You know, they do quite well for themselves. You know, they have money, they have stability. They could see you as this as well, which is your energy, this King of Pentacles. And this Knight of Coins. I feel like there's an energy of you wanting to do things properly, you focusing on your long-term goals with the Knight of Coins. It's like you're slowly but methodically moving towards your future. You're making sure that there's no stone unturned. And that's what the Knight of Pentacles is all about. It's all about doing things right instead of just rushing in like this kind of energy. So I feel like this is pretty much your energy here, and this is where your focus is. But I feel like there's somebody here which is kind of like, you know, very different to you. Somebody that just leaps into things. They're quite spontaneous. They leap before they think. But there's a lot of emotions, I feel, with this person. I feel like there was some kind of conflict. Okay, it's either in a conflict or there was conflict with this person. There's an ending, yeah, some kind of really nasty conflict and a nasty ending. And I feel like you didn't see this ending coming because the swords are in the back. Ace of Cups. This was your Ace of Cups, yeah. So I feel like you have been really, really wounded by this person, okay? This person who, for the most part, Virgo, they seem to only care about themselves, okay? So let's just see. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. What is the Knight of Wands for Virgo? You have the Devil. Capricorn energy. You have the Six of Swords. And you have the Eight of Wands. So there, oh, and on the bottom of the deck you have a stalker. You have somebody keeping tabs on you, okay, hiding in the shadows. This could be stalking online. I'm getting a younger energy from this person, but not necessarily. Maybe they are a grown adult, but there's something about them that they're not very good at opening up. They're keeping pretty much in the shadows. They're seeing you as the Queen of Swords. I feel like this is somebody that you cut something off with because there was maybe something they were doing here. We've got this single energy. But I feel like this is somebody that there may have been a choice over two people. But I'm not only getting that there was an ending and some kind of loss and feeling down about a past person that you really did invest in. I'm getting another sad kind of energy here, and I don't know if it's about family with that Ten of Cups. There's some kind of like loss I feel going on. I'm feeling this energy, and it's not about this person here. I'm feeling like it's something else. Something that was maybe a hard decision for you. But yeah. So let's just see. So this Knight of Wands, somebody is taking action. Okay, they're coming in quite fast. Fire sign energy. Could be a Capricorn, earth sign. Could be... I'm getting strong fire in about this. Fire and air. So I feel like there's a toxic person here, or somebody that you felt stuck with. This person has an animal on their lap. It's like this person has a familiar with them. Maybe this is their spirit animal. Maybe this is how this person acts, like a dog. Somebody that goes from male to male or female to female. But there's a stuck energy here with this, like a feeling chained. So I feel like this is somebody that it was really hard to move on from, but you managed to do it in the recent past. But I'm getting that this person's energy is coming back here. I feel like this person, they see you doing something, Virgo, doing something on your own, working on your money, your stability. I feel like this person wants to move forwards with you. They see that you're moving on and up in life, and I feel like this person wants to come with you. So we've got communication coming in. Lots of communication. So that's your current energy. So this one who's somebody been watching you, I don't know if this is the same energy. This could be that this is someone that's always been watching you for a while and they're coming in now. But let's just see what the Ace of Cups is. What's the Ace of Cups for Virgo? You've got the Five of Swords. So I feel like there could be some conflict here. If this person has not come into your energy yet, and they're about to, I feel like it could cause some kind of conflict over a new beginning. What is this? Tell me more about the Five of Swords with the Ace of Cups. What is the Five of Swords with the Ace of Cups for Virgo? Ace of Cups again, my goodness. What's this? Eight of Cups. So we've got this Eight of Cups. We've got the Ace of Cups twice. So there may be some kind of conflict about a new beginning with this person. Because this person could have been somebody, Virgo, that up and left. You may be no longer having feelings for this person. I am getting a sense of you moving on from them, but I feel like this is someone that you could be quite stuck on with that devil energy. This is, someone that was really, really difficult for you to leave. But, you had to do it. But I feel like this is what the conflict is about, you know, do I walk away from this? So you could be going through some, you know, internal conflict when this person comes back around, you know, for a new beginning. Do I walk away from this? Or do we try again? So this is the decision. This is the Two of Swords energy. And then we've got the Emperor here in the near future, which is all about, you know, being the boss, taking control. We've got the Ace of Wands. So you could be dealing with a Taurus or an Aries here. Could be a Sagittarius. Fire signs very strong. There's a lot of action, so get ready. I feel like it's almost like it's the calm before the storm when it comes to your love life, Virgo, okay? I do see you having options here. So we've got this breakthrough with the Ace of Wands, some kind of passionate new beginning. I feel like this person, this Emperor, this is the one that was your divine masculine energy, whether they're male or female. This was your person, and I do feel like there's something about they want to break through with you. You know, there's a lot of attraction here with this person too. You have the Nine of Coins. So this person could be single currently. They see you as this Nine of Coins energy as well. I feel like, you know, they see you as somebody that is, you know, I feel like you may just want to invest in yourself though, but they're very attracted to your independence, your self-worth. And I feel like you are the person that, you know, you are their ideal partner. So we've got the Seven of Cups. I feel like you are maybe just going to decide to stay single. I feel like you're taking control in your love life in the near future, exploring your options. I feel like there are going to be a lot of people finding you attractive, and including this person here. So I feel like for the most part, Virgo, that with this heavy decision that's here with the Two of Swords, where is it? This is what the conundrum's going to be. Do I go back with this person, or do I focus on you? Because we do have that, you know, with the Fool energy, it's like, you know, this person leaping towards you, but I feel like it could be a new person as well. It could be either way, because we do have this two fools, two swords, you know, a decision over two separate things. But for the most part, I feel like you are going to be focusing on your options, okay? So what is the Ten of Wands? We've got, this is going to be tough. Okay, so yeah. You've got the Knight of Coins. I feel like whoever this is, there was a burden that is going to present this kind of burden over this decision about what do I do? Do I look for somebody new? Or some of you could even be having a new connection with somebody of interest, and then this happens. But I feel like this is going to be a burden, because this person may be wanting to come towards you and do things right this time. They're coming towards you with stability instead of just lust. But for the most part, I feel like you're going to withdraw from this. I always say, you know, if it gave you that much heartbreak and you got over this and it took you a long time, go with the new. You know, the past is the past for a reason. Sometimes it can work, I get it, but, you know, if there's some kind of innocent mistake or whatever, but I don't feel like that was it with this person. And I feel like, you know, you are going to withdraw from this. I think you're going to go within and really do some deep soul searching. I told you the Hermit, the Fool would come up. We haven't had the Nine of Wands yet, though. So tell me about this Knight of Cups. What is the Knight of Cups? What is the Knight of Cups? This love offer. There's another love offer coming towards you. Who is this? What is the Knight of Cups? Yeah, there's a new love connection. There's somebody coming towards you here. Gemini energy may be significant. I told you the Nine of Wands is coming out. There's an energy here of being tired of love and starting over. But I do get a sense of you taking the initiative anyway. There's a sense of resilience here and pressing on anyway. What else have we got? We've got the Knight of Cups again. You cannot make this up, Virgo. The Nine of Cups, this is a wish fulfillment. You've got a wish fulfillment coming in here. I feel like there is a new person coming towards you. So I feel like there's something that you are going to really consider. You're going to come out of hiding. Because the Nine of Wands is somebody that hides behind those wands, but they're ready to take on whatever is next. They've been through a lot, but I feel like you're going to go for some kind of offer here. And we do have wish fulfillment. So there's something about a wish fulfillment here. So let's just focus on what is on the bottom of the deck now, Virgo, and see what comes up. What comes up in this energy? So it looks like things are going to be really taking off soon. April. I'm getting a lot of fire energy here. Fire and air. So what's that? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So we've got water energy here though. So let's just see, where's that deck? Just have some water here as well. There we go. Right, so tell me about the Seven of Cups. Tell me about, there may be some kind of confusion over these options. There is a false person, yeah, but look, we have marriage here as well. So there's going to be somebody that's going to be honest here, somebody that's going to be true for you. The false person, I feel like they were the one that came up with this devil energy, the one that got you stuck. They got you stuck. They made you doubt yourself. They made you feel like you weren't worth love, that you weren't worthy. They never really, you know, showed you attention. They never really told you many nice things about yourself. You know, somebody like that. Somebody that played games with you, like mind games with that Five of Swords, that taught, you know, maybe said nice things about other people, but not you. You know, somebody like that. Somebody quite toxic and just horrible, really, you know. Arrogant, I would say. Alright, so tell me about the Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here on the bottom of Virgo's reading? Oh, yeah. So one of your options, boom, there you go. The Devil. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. You've got the Five of Wands. There's competition, yeah. There's some kind of competition. There's going to be was it the Knight of Wands? So yeah, I feel like there are going to be people coming towards you quite fast. There's a Knight of Wands, fire sign energy. You've got the Knight of Swords. You've got an air. So I told you, fire and air. Fire and air. We're going to roll the dice and see what signs come up in your reading. Okay, so I feel like you've got two people here so far coming towards you. One of them had you stuck before. But we do have this competing energy with the Five of speak of Wands. There we go. Four of Cups. There's somebody here that I feel like this past person, there's something about this that you don't expect. Okay, maybe it's this person coming back. Maybe it's even, you know, meeting somebody new here that is a real potential. But I feel like, because of you been dwelling on the past, but I feel like this person here didn't really see what it was to begin with that you had to offer them. And they rejected. And now I feel like there's a sense of them feeling a missed kind of opportunity with you. What is the Five of Swords? You have the Ace of Cups. So yeah, the one that caused conflict, they're coming towards you. Three of Wands, yeah, they want, this is the same energy here, that they want a reunion with you now, okay? Ace of Wands, there's a lot of attraction. This is the one that you had all your emotional investment in with that Ten of Cups. So this one's coming back. The Five of Swords energy is very relevant because this person did play a lot of games and there was a lot of conflict. This was the king. They're coming out as a King of Swords, but I am getting strong fire placements as well as air. And I really feel like this is the one that they're coming towards you with communication, but you know, there's more about attraction than anything. They may be somebody that may open up to you in the beginning, but I feel like this is the one that was very emotionally distant with you. And we've got the Five of Coins on the bottom of the deck. So this is them, Virgo, being in regret, being left out in the cold, this kind of depressed energy. So this is why they're coming back. They've been feeling left out because they haven't been getting your attention. Knight of Coins. Yeah, they want to do things right this time. Or this is someone that really took their time. They were so slow moving towards you that it got to the point where they just stopped. Somebody that was maybe exploring their options. But anyway, so this is the energy here. So I feel like you may even have, you know, two here. We've got this person wanting to come back. They, you know, they're coming out as this King of Swords and, you know, coming towards you with another offer. And then we've got these two knights here. Well, we've got the Five of Wands. Yeah, this is the competition. There's this somebody here, a new person I'm feeling, and then somebody else. So let's just see what you have coming towards you in love, okay? Give me messages for Virgo. What can they expect in their love life, Spirit? What can they expect in their love life, please? In the near future. So I feel like this person from the past wants to work on this with you. But there is going to be a change. Okay, so give me messages for Virgo about their love life in the near future. What can they expect? Separation, forgiving and learning. It may be that the one you separated from, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. That's if you're in a partnership already, but I don't know if you're still with this person. This could be your timeline, okay, about to unfold. Release your ex. Yeah, forgiving and learning. And it's like, as you forgive somebody else, it's like you're healing yourself. You're letting go of resentment and all that kind of toxic energy that was in you, all built up, and bitterness and resentment. You're healing yourself so that you can clear your energy. So it's saying to release your ex. So like I said, I feel like there's something about the new. Anything else? We've got passion. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking will lead to, what does it say? Positive thinking will bring you romance. Okay. So raise your vibration, because I feel like your energy is like, you know, the universe is saying get ready, because there is going to be opportunities. Finances and career are definitely your thing right now, but we do have passion coming in. Allow your heart and soul to sing for joy. And we've got stay optimistic about your love life. So yeah, there is something coming in. And we've got this getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So there's somebody new coming in, somebody that you may be already talking to online, or, you know, making a connection with, and things are going well. Or if this isn't, you know, right now, I feel like this is coming in. Flirt, yeah, flirt, engagement. So this could be somebody that there'll be engagement down the line with, okay? Because we do have that marriage card too. Okay, so let's just see what big life-changing events you have coming in. Okay, what is Virgo's big life-changing events for the month of April? We've got Judgment. Yeah, you are going to make a really big decision here. A life-changing decision with that Judgment, Scorpio energy. And I feel like it also Could be that somebody is going to be making a big judgment call, a decision to try and bring something back from the dead with you. You know, they're going to try and revive this connection. There's still this feeling tied to this person, and I feel like they are feeling tied to you as well. But this is something that maybe didn't really work. We've got the devil in reverse, that fell in reverse. So this is letting this go. You're letting this go. So your decision in April is to let go, and you know, it does say here, release your ex. So yeah, this is very much the case. Let them go out of your energy. The Chariot. Okay, so we've got something about something happening fast here. Cancer energy. Let's just see anything else. Anything else? What is this Chariot? What is happening fast? There could be travel. There is change. There's change coming in. It could be that somebody is coming towards you very fast. What else have we got for Virgo? One more shuffle around. If I don't get anything, then that's it. Okay. So those are your main cards there. There is change coming in. I feel like something is going to be happening rather fast, okay? Could be that somebody's going to be chasing you. Could be this person here, but I do get a new connection coming in. So let's just see what the where's my dice there? So let's just see what the past person's energy is. This devil energy. Who is this? Who is this that's trying to reconnect with Virgo? We've got Taurus. Did see that with the Emperor. You've got Leo. Yep, very strong. You've got Pisces. You've got Capricorn. You've got Scorpio. Yep, Scorpio is strong. Virgo, another Virgo with that Hermit. You've got Pisces again. Let's just do maybe 3 more. You've got Aquarius. Did see that air sign. Another air sign, Libra. 1 more. Taurus again. Okay. So who is the new? Who is this new person coming towards Virgo in the near future? You've got an Aries. Aries. More fire. You're attracting fire signs. You've got an earth sign. You've got Virgo. You've got Aquarius. You've got Libra again. Pisces again. Your opposite sign. You've got Virgo again. You've got Libra. Libra and Virgo are quite strong. Capricorn. Let's just do 2 more. Capricorn again. And Taurus. 1 more. And Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio. I think Scorpio and Virgo make a pretty good match. So I feel like, yeah, there's somebody else coming towards you. You've got this false person, and you've got this, oh, rich girl. There we are. You could be focusing on your money, doing quite well. So let's just see, what's I going to do? Yeah, let's just see what the other signs think about you, right from Aries right through to Pisces, okay? So let's just go in with your little all signs section. There we go. Right, so let me just cut this deck in half, perfectly in half. Let me just see, and then turn that upside down. There we go. Give them a good shuffle. And we're just going to see what the other signs think about you, Aries right through to Pisces. Okay, so all signs. Virgo dealing with all signs, Aries right through to Pisces. What do they think of you? So starting with Aries, what do they think about Virgo? Okay, they feel like this is just a one-night stand, like, you know, a hookup. So that's Aries, yeah. Just a hookup, and then that's it. Very physical. So Taurus. Okay, Taurus is feeling like you're maybe emotionally detached, or you're going to walk away, or maybe they're going to walk away. We've got the Page of Coins. It's like they have nothing to offer. They feel like, you know, that you have nothing to offer them. So Gemini is indecisive. They feel like you can't prioritize when it comes to talking the truth or something. You have a difficulty. Four of Coins. They feel like you're more concerned with your stability. So Cancer, they're being patient here. Nine of Wands. I feel like they know you've been through a lot. They're being patient with you. They know they want to give you commitment, Virgo. So Cancer wants to give you commitment. What about Leo? Seven of Swords. Leo is a lying douchebag, bastard piece of shit that's betrayed you, or they feel like you have. And then we've got the Three of Cups. They want to work this out. So this is the one that was coming up in your past energy. Anything else about them? They're a liar. Okay, so they have been lying to you. I feel like this is somebody that is, it's going to be revealed that they've been watching you. Okay, this is the one that's heavily stalking you right now. So tell me about Virgo. They're coming in with communication, truth. They're obsessing over you. So Virgo's obsessing over you, but they're too chicken to tell you and come forwards, okay? Libra. Libra's making a judgment call. Nine of Coins in reverse. Oh, they want commitment with you. So Libra wants to commit. Scorpio. Scorpio is clingy as hell. King of Swords in reverse. But they're afraid to tell you this, to be open and honest with you. Sagittarius. Sagittarius are going to reveal something to you, or they're going to start talking again after a period of no contact. There's going to be some kind of conflict about this, whether this is something that they're going to reveal, a secret, that something they've been doing. There's going to be conflict. Let's just see anything else. Six of Cups, maybe with the past person. Sagittarius. Okay, Five of Coins. Right, so they're going to start talking. If there's no contact, they're coming back around to talk to you. Eight of Coins, they want to work on this. Capricorn. Ace of Coins in reverse. It's like there's some kind of blockages, or things are taking too long for stability to get, moving with this. There's some kind of obstacles in the way. Seven of Cups. It could be that there's options, or they're having trouble making a decision. So Aquarius. King of Cups in reverse. Oh, they're playing some kind of like emotional games with you. They're taking their time. There's obstacles. There's some kind of emotional blockages and obstacles going on with Aquarius. Seven of Coins in reverse. I feel like it's like they don't want to invest. So Pisces, Five of Cups in reverse. I feel like they're getting over some kind of regret. Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like they are making a decision here. I feel like it's to, I don't know, they're depressed though over there. Something they're depressed of, or maybe they're keeping the truth. Okay, King of Coins. It may be that they feel like you're very much into your money. They may want to offer you something, but I feel like they're more concerned about their money, or they feel like you are. Okay, so that was your all signs reading, Virgo. Thank you for being here with me. I hope you have, I hope this helps you in some way. And I feel like, keep your spirits up. Things are going to start moving for the better in your life. Yeah, don't get so down. Don't get so in your head, and don't start thinking negatively about yourself, okay? I love you, Virgo. You're amazing. You're beautiful. And I will speak to you soon. You have a blessed, blessed day.